I think you're always in danger of making a rod for your own back in some instances. I think this industry, because of the pressures we now put on ourselves to deliver, we talk about somebody places an order in the morning, they deliver in the afternoon. It's an enormous pressure on a business. Whether one needs to do that, Spices again are slightly moving away from that model and now offering like a 3-day delivery on certain non-core lines, which to me makes a little bit of sense. We don't need to deliver everything by 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I think from a manufacturing perspective, there is an opportunity for manufacturers to share some distribution logistics facilities. So if you have 5 companies using one warehouse and one logistics partner, for example, then Spices or Val or the contract station that could take in deliveries from say 5 companies all at one time. There may be some synergy in that and some financial advantage for everybody. So I think that's what you're going to see, and is already sort of starting to take place.
Well, logistics infrastructure and enhancements have changed dramatically with third-party players being involved, and I think we've seen a number of changes in the marketplace recently with Office to Office's TrueLine solution. I think more of the same is vital as we try to take cost out of the business, and when one's top line isn't growing, it's absolutely vital to achieve the margin by cutting costs without affecting frontline service. And I think there are many ways in which that can be done. One example that a lot of manufacturers and resellers are using is backhauling, which has become quite popular in recent years. And the backhauling contribution, whereby basically resellers are using their empty vans to create some revenue, but by the same token manufacturers are not paying the same sort of rates that they were previously by supplying directly into the resellers. It's a good saving and it's a welcome solution for all. At dealer level, the 2 wholesalers are creating third-party solutions, and I think that will continue, but there is a danger there to some degree because dealers are becoming ever dependent on, for example, the wholesalers, and that's fine, but it does stifle to some degree the growth of new products into the marketplace because they are becoming dependent on the 2 organisations that to some degree are constrained with annual catalogues. So I think that's something that needs to be addressed. So in other words, it's stifling new products route to market to some degree and cutting out the manufacturer.
In a word, technology. If you look at our own group, Versanta, we've invested about £20 million in our warehousing, automating our warehouses in the last 10 years. And as a result massively boosted our productivity rates, which means that we can give the same service to the dealer and therefore the end user, but at a much reduced cost to serve. So actually keeping up with the latest developments in warehouse management systems and in IT, I think is really important. Investment, in a word.